Hey, this is WebJunior1977 here, back in the Oasis once again, of course. Welcome, welcome. Figured I'd do a live chat today. Doesn't seem like there's too many people coming in on the gaming videos as of now, as of yet. But I'm gonna be starting them back up soon again, of course. Figured I'd change it up a little bit. Got the cherry Coca-Cola today. Figured I'd change it up and do a chat session here, however long it may last. Alrighty. See if I can not kick my drink over. I'll have to put it on the side here. See if we can't get some people in here. I'm plugging my phone because it's getting low. There we go. I have to say this little mini vac, I showed it on my channel there not too long ago in one of my videos when I picked it up. Definitely awesome. Definitely works great. Alrighty. So let's see if we can get some people in here. Get on a conversation. Trying to think if there's anything I could show. Didn't really get a whole lot since the last time I did a pickups video, or since the last time I did a video. Pretty sure I covered everything. One of my latest videos, I show you my proton pack, what it looks like now, my Hasbro proton pack. I took the one cable, it's a piece of rubber that looks like a cable, that's supposed to vaguely look like a cable, or cables, wrapped up into one. Got it taken off. I think that's all I'm doing for now as far as taking stuff off. I might add some stuff, but as far as putting stuff on, I think I'm done. I might put some more caution stripes on somewhere. I really wish I could somehow keep the caution stripes on the what do they call it, the bumper, or whatever that piece is that holds the cyclotron on, the cyclotron lid on. I wish I could keep them stuck on that, but when I stick them on that, they just keep coming off. I don't know why it keeps doing that, but it just doesn't stay on there. It's a pain in the ass. But I had a perfect piece for that on both sides of it. And it just shucks, I just realized I didn't have my I just realized I screwed up my I just kind of realized I screwed up my yeah, I think I got it now. And I just realized I didn't have the one thing plugged in the side. That looks better. Alrighty. Send out a couple messages here. Anywho. Anywho, I do have a little story to tell. I actually got a copyright flag on one of my, I think it was the last Back to the Retro that I did, because it used the Power Rangers logo for the thumbnail, and apparently it copyrighted it. It like put a copyright flag up, so I had to change it to my game room logo, and it went away, which is kind of weird, but not quite sure why that was copyrighted. That's kind of strange, but it was pretty strange, because I didn't know that, you know, typically when you see a copyright, when you see like copyright flag or copyright alert, or whatever it is that it said, when you see it on the actual, like within the actual title of it, like you'll see your video that's been uploaded, and you'll see it there. Typically, it's because of the screen, whatever it used for the thumbnail for the video. Because otherwise, if it got some sort of copyright strike, they just wouldn't upload the video, which sucks. But at least it was just the freaking a copyright on the actual. It was just a copyright on the actual thumbnail. So at least I was able to fix that problem pretty easy. But anyway, try to find something else to talk about here. Already said about my pack update. I actually took pictures of my pack and uploaded them, and I like, crap, I forgot to plug this one plug back in, so I took some other shots and changed it up. So. But anyway, try to think of, probably have something else I can show here. I did get a new candy and a new drink that I haven't tried yet. I'm going to do a taste test on them. But I'm probably going to do that with the kids. So one of the next videos you'll see here is going to be, I might do it tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Tomorrow's Father's Day, so we're probably going to watch some movies and stuff. So my wife wants to watch the Harry Potter movies. I really want my kids to see a couple, at least the first 2 or 3. See if they like them. But I think they will. They keep getting they keep watching stuff on YouTube, and there's there's like a voiceover thing or saying you're a wizard, Harry. I guess it's like popular as hell now on a lot of things. They really haven't even. They haven't really seen it on the actual movie, so I showed my daughter for the first time. She's like, "Really? Like that's how it goes?" Like, yeah. She's like, "Oh, that's the part." I'm like, yeah. She's like, "That guy's big." I was like, "Yeah, he's part giant." I'm talking about Haggard. He's part human, part giant, or whatever. Like, yeah, he's pretty big. But anyway, trying to see what's going on here. Alright. I think I got rid of that one now. Yeah, okay. Got rid of it now, okay. Alright, I think I got it situated now. But yeah. But anyway, trying to think if there's anything else. I think I've covered everything that I recently got. Um, that I recently got from various places here recently. I don't think there's anything that I can actually show, so I think we're good there. Let's put it that way. So I guess we're just gonna, if we get some people in here, we'll talk video games or collectibles or whatever, whichever is cool. I mean, I guess the game consoles are collectibles too, but you know what I mean. I don't think there's anything that I haven't showed. One thing I thought was kind of weird. Typically, I know I've done a video before about this where I like compare like a digital copy versus a physical copy, and I always said that one of the advantages of it is you can go to a store per se, and you can find a disc copy like in a clearance bin or something for $20 or whatever, because they put them for sale once in a while. I mean, there's a bunch of different ones for sale, like on sale, like with a clearance, like $20 or whatever, 19.95, whatever it is. It's not $20 on 19.95, it's over $20 in reality after tax and all that. But anyway, as opposed to getting it digitally, which they still have it for like $40 or whatever. Well, The I was thinking of getting Ark Survival Evolved. I think it's still called Ark Survival Evolved for the Switch. And turns out that it's exactly the opposite of that, which is strange. Um, I looked in the store and it's like $40 in the store, and you can get it, you can download it for $20, which is really strange. I'm not sure why it's like that. Now maybe maybe not disc, but you know what I'm saying. The physical copy that I saw possibly might have had some add-ons to it or something. I didn't really look at that, but possibly it does. But I just thought that was kind of weird because most of the time you could buy a physical copy cheaper than a digital copy, which that part made no sense at all because yeah, they put work into the game and all that fun stuff, which they should be compensated for and should be paid for, but to not have to make a physical disc with a physical case, artwork, all that fun stuff, or in this case a cartridge for a Switch, you'd think it would be cheaper. It had to be cheaper than a digital version. So why not charge more for, the disc and less for the digital? I don't understand. Not to mention, if they're trying to eventually go all digital, you think that they would want to make things cheaper for digital, so people want to be like, oh, I'm a physical copy kind of person, but it's half off if I buy a digital version. Then they'll get people to buy the digital stuff, because that's what it's going to anyway. Eventually there's going to be no physical media. Not for the new stuff anyway, but you can just see it coming. Some of them already have like obviously the PS5. Actually, the the Xbox One actually started it with a no disc, and then of course Xbox Series S and PlayStation 5 both have I can't say Series S has it because that is the series. The Series S is the digital version. The Series X is the disc version, which is pretty complicated. Not complicated, but if you're not following along with all this, I know it confused my sister because they had the Xbox One S and the Xbox One X, and then they have the Xbox Series S and the Xbox Series X. It's like, really? Like, I know a lot of people might make fun of PlayStation, but at least they had PlayStation, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, and now PlayStation 5. Really simple to understand. You know what I'm saying? Instead of going from Xbox to Xbox 360, then back to Xbox One, it's like, what? Like, I get it's, they should, I guess, I understand it's all in one, so they call it Xbox One. Why don't you just call it Xbox All in One? Or so, you know what I mean? Or so, I don't know. But then it went from one to, like 1S and 1X to series. Just change that one number just change the 1 to a series. And there you go. Like, what the hell? It's weird. Like, it took a lot of brain power to come up with names for those cons. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they were idiots, but I just don't understand it, Just don't understand why they... It would confuse some people, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't confuse the gamers that, are used to all the names and all the, consoles that come out and in the past, present, and ones that are coming out in the future. But, like, to, an older woman or man that's, like, going out to buy one for their kids, and they say, I want an Xbox Series X, and of course they don't have X. I don't think they have Xbox. They might still have Xbox Ones in stores. I guess they do. But if for instance, your kid or a grandkid says, "I want an Xbox Series X," and and the parent or grandparent goes and gets an Xbox One X, they're going to be very disappointed. The kids are going to be very disappointed. The parent or grandparent won't know the difference. It makes it confusing for. I don't know why they got to make it confusing. I guess they figure if they're not that into gaming and they don't know the difference, then they probably don't game and they won't have to worry about it. I don't know, but what they got to figure is not only the people that buy them, but the people that not only people that buy them for themselves and know what they are, and but the people that go out and buy it for someone else. You know what I mean? The person that is asking for it better, say specifically what they want, or write it down, or show them a picture or something, because 9 times out of 10 they're probably getting the wrong thing. Whereas if you say I want a PlayStation 5, there's no way to screw that up unless you want a disc version and they get you a digital version, But I mean, hell, if somebody got it to me for free, why complain, But it's just weird. I don't understand the logic. There has to be some sort of logic behind it, otherwise they wouldn't have done it. But I just don't get the logic behind the namings of them. I get the Nintendo Switch. I get that one because you're switching from TV to, I get that one. But I guess the 360 was like, we've come 360. You know what I mean? And I just don't get the series stuff. But it's kind of, I don't know. Try to make it more confusing than it actually is. You know what I mean? It sounds more confusing than it actually is, but crazy. I saw on Facebook, and I'm hoping that it's true, but for any Beetlejuice fans out there, I guess I didn't know that the house that it was filmed in was actually gone, but apparently it is. But so they're building it again. They're building that house back on the original property that the first one was filmed. So if that part is true, then we're definitely going to see another movie, which I hope and pray we do, and that they don't screw it up. You know how that stuff goes. Sometimes they should have left well enough alone and not made another one, kind of thing. But hopefully they do a good job. I think they'll do a good job on it. But I guess only time will tell. It's probably going to be another year or two before you see anything, because if they have to build, I'm sure it doesn't take them that long to build like a house or whatever. Kind of like the house on Ghostbusters Afterlife. A lot of people think that house and that old barn that looked dilapidated was an old house and an old barn, but it really wasn't. It was actually brand new, built just for that movie, and built to look like that, which is strange. But especially the barn with its caved-in roof. But it was actually built to look like that, which is pretty cool when you think about it. But if you don't know that, you're just like, oh, they filmed that at an old house. It really wasn't old. They sure made it look old, especially with the old wiring inside. It had them glass, what the heck did they call them? Where they wrap the wire around them to the next one. Yeah, the insulators, the ceramic insulators on the inside of the wall. That'd be dangerous as hell. Brush up against it. Oh shit! Ouch! Or something, like, jeez. kind of like back in Votech when the other group of kids come in, they would screw with stuff like the electrical in the boxes. They'd pull them out, and the breaker would be on. You'd brush up against it, and sparks would fly. It's pretty dangerous shit. I don't know why anybody would want to do that, risk, burning, hurting somebody or burning the place down. That's, I don't know. That's crazy to me. But I guess not everybody has sense, unfortunately. But anywho, I'm trying to think of probably do some more Gregory Goose Retro. He really liked those. He actually went to film another one the other day, and I was busy and couldn't do it. But he actually played more than that. He played, the first one he actually played was Mario Kart, for the original Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo was the one he originally played, but he didn't want me to film him doing that one because he's like, I gotta get practiced up. It's like okay, so maybe next time I'll do the Mario Kart. He really likes Mario Kart. He was really excited to play the first one because he didn't realize that all the different he's used to playing. I guess he did play that one to a point because they had those the retro consoles on the Switch, but he didn't actually play it on actual hardware until that video. But he's used to like Mario Kart 8 and stuff like that. And it takes him a little while to get used to the controls on the old one. So it was like, he's like, oh, I figured it out. It's like when he was drifting around the turn, he was like jumping. It was funny. He's like, oh, I figured out can't remember what the heck he said, life hack or something. Something to that effect. He's like, you can just jump when you're going to turn, and it does work, but I don't know how much it slows you down, but and possibly someone pass you while you're doing that. But he was just doing the time trials, so. But yeah, figured I'd go for, I don't know, an hour and a half or so, and just try to keep coming up with some sort of content, showing something or explaining something, or since I don't know if anybody's going to come in here and strike up a conversation about anything, so kind of have to play that by ear. What was the last I checked? I think I'm 11 subscribers away from the 550. And of course at 550 I'll be doing a giveaway, so what's it do? Okay, so I'm at 538, so somewhat 12. Yeah. $12 subscribers away from 550. It's not too bad at all. So 12 more and I'll be able to next time I get out, I'll probably go ahead and get the cards or whatever it is I'm giving away. It's probably going to be cards again just because it's a lot easier to just email it or send you a Facebook message or whatever the case may be to send you the code for it. So but anyway, Can hear the frogs out tonight. These things are freaking loud. Alrighty. But anyway, if anybody comes in, feel free to strike up a conversation about anything you see or something you might not see. Who knows? We'll see here. See where I went with that? And again. But anyway, I did get that second, they're right at my fingertip there, the Sega CD game, so got 2 of them so far. Probably at least want to get 4 in order to do like a decently sized video. So we'll see about that. But anyway, I'm thinking there was something else, but I can't quite think of what it was. Maybe there wasn't. I have to start looking through my, a lot of times I gotta start looking through my videos. There's like over 1,000 videos on there now, so it's kind of difficult to look at every one of them, but we'll need to start going through and finding out, what videos I need to do, which ones I've done already, which ones I need to do, because it's a big cluster in there. It's like it's hard to find a specific video if you're looking for it, because there's so many. There's so many videos up, so it's kind of like, did I do this one before, or did I, film this console? Or so I'm pretty sure I did that over again, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and stuff. But can't remember if I did one with Genesis or not, but I probably did. But those are alright as long as I try to play games that I've never played before, stuff like that. That way, try to change it up a bit. But anyway, I'm trying to think of I think I pretty much have trying to think of like the newest stuff that I got. The ones I can think of I already did videos on, so pretty sure we're good on that. So, but yeah, go to about an hour and a half, something like that. I just want to do a live stream to hopefully get some people in here to chat with. But if no one comes in while I'm actually, live, it's fine. But I still wanted to do some, put out some information and let you know a little bit more about where the channel's going. Like I said, the Gregor Goes Retro, I'll continue to do that whenever I'm able to. He really gets a kick out of that stuff. the old stuff. He's like, wow, look at it. You know, it's like, look at the graphics. It's crap. Like, yeah, I know. Back in the day, there was a state-of-the-art graphics, but which is kind of strange, right? I mean, especially the Atari, you're like a square dude bouncing a square basketball, you know. I mean, not square, you know. I mean, you're boxy looking, you know. But but anyway, and drinking this caffeine doesn't seem to help any. I think I'm immune to caffeine or something. Anywho, might just end up going for an hour here. I found some couple other things here to do videos on, and I just kind of remembered about this Star Wars Monopoly. I'm gonna have to play it someday. It's got some pretty cool stuff in it. What I think is cool is it's got where the cards go. There's a little. It looks like a trap, and it plays. You know what I mean? Plays the theme and stuff. It's pretty cool. But it actually looks like a little ghost trap, which is pretty fun. But you actually can put your cards in there, and the cards are like caution striped, so it looks like it's the top of the. Pretty neat how they do it. I took that PS3 there apart, cleaned it all up, and that's one that's. I think that's the one that's hacked, has retro games on it. Pretty awesome. But yeah, do another look here because I mean, I know I have some stuff I can show that I probably haven't seen, that I probably haven't showed on screen, but most of all this stuff here, you can see that stuff. I mean, typically sometimes I'll, you know, pick the stuff up and show you like a, you know, closer view of it and stuff. But and of course, there's stuff on that wall you can't see. It'd be cool to have like a mirror back here to well, I mean, I guess you still would be able to see it all that, so it wouldn't matter. But I could show you stuff to the camera without turning the camera. I could just hold it up and say, see, there's that, and that, and that. Which, that'd be kind of neat, but there's a couple things I'm not exactly sure where it got to. Then later on you'll find it, but oh, shit. But, I mean, specifically right now, there's a couple things that I can't recall seeing for a while, so I don't know where it got to, but I suspect it will show up whenever I, you know, least expect it. So, we all know how those things go. Anywho, but I figure I'll go an hour here because, well, I'm getting a little tired and don't want to do it too long. As long as now, I mean, if like people come in and talk and chat back and forth, I'll go a little longer. But no one's commenting or coming in or whatever, so I'm just gonna, you know, this will be like a live video, but it'll be like, you know, some information that I give out, you know, the last time I was live, kind of thing. Once it's been, you know, been watched, but Another thing I want to share is Facebook Messenger. I don't know if anybody's having trouble like I am, but I was having crazy problems with it. I would try to send a message to somebody. I could send a text, like text it, but to send an actual, picture or something like that, it wasn't having it. It was like, nope, I'm not, not gonna send it. It just comes up with like an exclamation mark that said it wasn't sent, which is kind of weird. Then it just started working, so I don't know what was going on. I thought maybe there was either A, it needed a software update, or B, it went through a software update, because everybody knows, at least for cell phones or whatever, you get a system update, it's like, oh no, I don't want to update because I know something's going to screw up. But you update anyway and stuff screws up. It does get fixed. Usually it gets fixed, but it also gets screwed up first. You know what I mean? Like, easy ones that could have been prevented, like, Hey, what's up, Mr. Chris Tuff? How's it going, brother? Glad you could stop in. I know you're a busy fella. But, I plugged my controller in so it doesn't die, and how that works. I didn't click. I didn't check messages, but yep, for sure, brother. Cool, hell yeah. Yeah, the last couple times I did retro videos, not a whole lot of people showed up. I don't think the last time no one showed up, honestly. But, oh well. It's not exact. I mean, obviously I do it for people to see it, but I don't necessarily need people to see it live. You know what I mean? It's just easier to. It's a whole lot easier to do videos like this than, uploading it or taking the video, then uploading it and blah blah blah. Here you just turn it on, set up everything, turn it on. Once you shut everything off, it just uploads it for you. So it's still an easier way of doing things. So that's kind of why I stick with this. And when this goes somewhere, then I have to find something else. But yeah, glad you could stop in, brother, for sure. Been playing Conan Exiles again. I know everybody's surprised about that. But didn't realize the server that I was on also had a SIPTA server, so I went over that one too. I'm probably going to spend most of my time on that map, honestly. Because it's the newer of the maps, and there's small spots on the old one I haven't really discovered, but on the new map, it's like, I've pretty much been all around the map on it, but still, it's cool to have something a little different, change it up a little bit. Get a change of scenery, as they'd say. And there's still a lot of people that on that game, including myself, really. A lot of times they prefer the Exiled Lands, even though that's the old map. And I kind of do too, but like I said, I like playing the other map too. Hopefully they get another new one pretty soon. That'd be cool. I was looking. Oh, really? It's coming out for Switch. The Switch version. Switch version. Yeah, I can't imagine the Switch version having more content. That's kind of weird, like, especially physical copy of the game. How do they fit all that crap on? I mean, I guess it's essentially an SD card, and they can make it pretty big, so. I was thinking of getting, I mentioned it earlier, I was thinking of getting Arc for it, for the Switch. Oh, that sucks. Be cool if they had Conan Exiles for Switch. Be able to play it portably. That'd be cool shit, actually. But yeah, it's like I was saying earlier, I was thinking about getting Arc for the Switch. It looks. At first they said wasn't too good, and then they got like updates for it and stuff. And they said it looks a lot. It works a lot. It's a lot better than it used to be. I think some of it was lag, and but most of it I think was just the content that it lacked. Like it didn't have as much content as the other stuff as the other consoles. So I guess the sales were pretty shitty, and they fixed it. I guess they did updates and brought back a lot more content, and I guess people loved it. So I was thinking about getting it, but I wish they'd have like a demo version. That'd be cool, so you can kind of get a feel for it in demo. They don't do that much anymore. I mean, they still have some. They still have some demos, but not as much as they used to. They used to have demos for basically every game you could think of, and you could download a trial of it and play it and see if you liked it before you bought it. But it would. So I'm on for a cheap Nintendo Switch. Yeah, good luck with that. Well, I mean, if you get a Switch Lite, which kind of sucks because you can't plug it to a TV. But if you get a Switch Lite, you can get them a lot cheaper than the other Switches, obviously. So just you don't have the docking station to play it to a big screen. Pretty much what you're giving away. And I think it's a bit smaller. I would imagine. Um, let's see. I actually got a decent deal on my Nintendo Switch. You've seen my Nintendo Switch, right, Chris? I actually got a decent deal on it. And I can't even remember what the heck it was anymore. 240, 250. I think it was 250 or something like that. 260, something like that. For the one I got. And I mean, I was a little concerned that it was gonna be crap. Like, oh look, there was a big break on this. You know what I mean? Like the guy dropped it or just stuck it back in the box. I'm like, I'm gonna sell this. Or, hey, what's up, Lady Scooby Doo? Appreciate you stopping in. Probably gonna jump off here in an hour. Maybe go a little over an hour, but don't want to go too much longer because I'm trying to fall asleep here. Which is weird because like after I'm done doing the video, I wake right up. Yeah, I haven't seen you for a little while. Appreciate you stopping in. I before I jump off here, I'm gonna tell you a funny story. We had a thing at work like you went over like safety and all kinds of stuff. There's different booths set up. You can go check them out, and we got to this one booth and they had little pins you could put on your shirt or wherever you want to put them, and they were like little flags, rainbow flags, and we all know what those are for. And I got one for my niece because and because for gay pride, and so my one buddy works with him. He took one, and he didn't even know what it was. It was funny, because then the other guy goes, he said, "You supporting gay pride or whatever?" And he's like, "This ain't gay pride for gay pride." And he showed him a picture. He goes, "Well, I guess I'm gonna throw it. I'll have to throw it away now." I'm like, "Jeez." He just saw me. He just saw me grab one, and he said he grabbed one too. But yeah, Chris, we'll have to find a game to play together. That's for sure. That'd be cool shit. I'm still stuck on Conan Exile. I mean, I play other games too, but mostly I play Conan Exiles. I put a lot of hours in Conan Exiles. It's a grind. I mean, you got to get rock. For instance, you got to get stones to make the smelt into bricks, and then you can get like fiber from bushes, and if you hit a tree with a pick, you get bark and sap. If you hit it with an axe, you get wood. It's pretty cool. But then the bark, the sap from the bark and the fibers you put in an alchemist bench, and it gives you some other this other looks like a rock, and you put that in with bricks. It turns into hardened brick. It's pretty cool. It sounds complicated, but it really isn't that complicated. I'm just not a good person sometimes to describe stuff, I guess. But yeah, we're coming up on an hour here, so I'll probably go ahead and jump off. Not tired of talking to anybody. Just don't want to fall asleep on the stream again. But definitely keep in touch with my videos. 550 subscribers, I'm gonna be doing a giveaway. So if you see this video, okay, like a simulation game. Yeah, yep. Didn't think. Yeah, it's like basically there is a Conan game that doesn't have it, but Conan Exiles is like it's a survival. It's kind of like a Minecraft thing, but looks more realistic. Obviously, they're not all blocks and stuff. But yeah, it's same basic principle as Minecraft. The only difference is graphics, obviously, and also on Minecraft you could tunnel into the ground or into mountains. You can't do that on Conan Exiles. And that's pretty much it. But there's a couple little changes. Plus, the graphics are way better on it. Obviously, I don't think Minecraft was meant for graphics. It was just meant to be fun, and kids don't give a crap whether they have blockheads or not. But yeah, maybe you have to check it out sometime, brother. I'm not sure how expensive the game is now. I know the SIP add-on is like $20, I think. Last I checked. Well, I had a buddy check for him because for some reason, if you already own it, it won't tell you the price of it. It'll just say purchased or whatever. It's kind of strange, but yeah. But yeah, you have to check it out sometime. You can even check out one of my videos, Chris. If you go back far enough, you can see I did a couple Conan Exile videos, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go before I fall to hell asleep. I don't know why I get like this, like when I'm trying to do a video. When I jump off the video, I'm like wide awake. It makes no sense. But anyway, not tired of talking, but don't forget to check out all the links in the description below. Remember again, 550 subscribers, going to be doing a giveaway. And I'll give you more information on that when it happens. So thanks for watching, everybody. And until next time, I'll meet you right back here in the Oasis.